In 2013, rogue fly fishers commissioned a study on Medford's impact on the Rogue River. The findings in that study led to a 2018 lawsuit filed against the city of Medford for violating its Clean Water Act permit.
When DEQ issued the permit that Medford has been operating under, it didn't require any monitoring of the Rogue River impacts, and it didn't require any control of those pollutants.
Nina Bell is with the Northwest Environmental Advocates Group, or NWEA, the organization suing the city over its discharge of pollutions into the Rogue.
And the nutrients that we're talking about are phosphorus and nitrogen, and people don't necessarily think of that as water pollution, but it has the same effect in a river as it does when you put it on your grass or your vegetable garden. It makes things grow.
She says that discharge comes from the city's water treatment plant. According to the advocacy group, it's causing overgrowth of weeds and algae in the river and disrupting native insect and fish populations.
Discharge permits, which are supposed to be reissued every 5 years to keep them current with, what we understand about their impacts on river pollution.
Medford City Attorney Eric Mitten says the city was just following the language in the permit and reading it the same way the Department of Environmental Quality has for years.
Environmental advocacy group Northwest Environmental Advocates had a different reading of that permit language, and there was litigation about what the permit language meant.
That's what led to the federal judge ruling that Medford was liable in violating the issued permit.
U.S. District Judge issued an order finding that the permit should be read not in the way that DEQ was reading it, but in the way that Northwest Environmental Advocates was reading it.
Mitten says the case is far from over, so it's unclear what the future of litigation looks like. But Bell says the lawsuit is about much more than just the city of Medford. Her group sued the DEQ in state court to get them to issue higher quality permits in a more timely manner and urge them to create a federal cleanup plan for rivers like the Rogue.
It shouldn't be up to us to have to go and sue all the individual towns, and we can't sue farmers. So that's really in the DEQ's bailiwick to deal with.